confirmation took me 2 years to do. Like, I had to like take 2 years of classes.
Of course.
So during those classes, I learned a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Those classes were very basic, but I actually learned a lot. It was an old dude. I still see him from time to time in the parish. He doesn't remember me, but he was really sort of like a grandfather role model, like an old dude telling us the basics of the faith. I didn't know that you had to go to church every Sunday.
Wow.
I didn't know that you had to like when it comes to certain practices of the faith, like kneeling next to the pew before entering the pew.
Mm-hmm.
Very basic things. And as 2019, I was already 16 years old, so we're all versed with technology in our generation.
Mm-hmm.
So as he was telling me these practices in my mind, I was encoding what being a Catholic means.
Mm-hmm.
And I was trying to back that up with research that I was doing online.
Mm-hmm.
So in that era, it was when I actually typed for the first time, what do Catholics do?
Mm-hmm.
What does it mean to be a Catholic?
Mm-hmm.
What's the difference between Catholic and other Christians? Because my grandma was, she called herself evangelical. She's Protestant.
Mm-hmm.
She would always talk crap about Catholics.
Mm-hmm.
They're Mary worshippers, that
Mm-hmm.
they're not the right church, that all the Catholics are, they don't take their faith seriously,
Mm-hmm.
therefore their beliefs are wrong.
Mm-hmm.
She would tell me these things.
Mm-hmm.
So I wanted to see the nitty-gritty details regarding the faiths,
Mm-hmm.
right? And that's where the classes were useful in the long run. They're okay, but trying to back that up with research online was really what, and the fact that the Christian tradition engages the intellect, not only the faith, the emotions, attracted me. And I stumbled upon one of the videos from Bishop Robert Barron, and I remember after watching that video, I was like, okay, I'm a Catholic now. I'm gonna follow Jesus from now.
Okay.
And from then on, I haven't changed from then on, really.
Mm-hmm.
My conviction has been the same from then on.
Okay.
So I was like around this time, from summer to fall of 2019.
Okay.
Yeah.
What I'm taking from this is the fact that you don't need a lot of information to have a relationship with Jesus. Like,
Mm-hmm.
you don't need a lot of information.
Of course.
But the points in which you really learn to love him and have a relationship with him is developed through learning more about him. And that's what stimulates the intellectual. Well, better saying, like, the intellectual stimulates your relationship with him because you're learning more about him. In the sense, like, forgive me, let me just finish this point. You can't fall in love and decide this is going to be my wife without learning more about her throughout the years. In the same way that it's no coincidence that a relationship with Jesus really takes a jump when you start learning more and more about him in a deeper way. And because God is so infinite, there's so much you can learn, and so you keep loving him the more you learn about him. And so I knew that the second I asked you the question of which is a point in time in which you feel like your relationship with him really took off,
Mm-hmm.
and you really felt convicted to have a relationship with him, I knew while asking that question that it was going to be a set of occurrences.
Yes.
Rather than that one single moment.
Yes.
And that's where I was trying to get to.